Hello everyone, you're seeing me now because in reality, I have a school board meeting tonight. But I want to be here to salute everyone on a great basketball season. You know, I'm always going to be here one form or another. So with that said, I can begin by saying, welcome to the greatest basketball banquet of all time. I want to begin by acknowledging the incredible parents that made this thing possible, our boosters. Peter, Blanca, Katie, Shao, and everyone else that was able to meet during this season. I also want to acknowledge our great coaches. So we have Coach Willie Allen, Coach Brown, all the coaches involved. You guys are absolutely outstanding, and we are all indebted and appreciative of everything that you've done. This was a big year. We had a great season. We went 19-11, went to the second round of the CIF, where we ran up against, now I used to work with the NBA, so I've seen a lot of basketball players, but I've never seen basketball players that look like wrestlers. But that's what we played in Flint Ridge Prep. And it was a very hard-fought game. This season also was very, very historic. Why? Because Wilson Wildcats defeated Los Altos twice. The first time since 2000. And why did I bring up that year? Because that's the first year of Coach Allen. Yes, Coach Allen has been here for 23 years. I know he looks like he's 23 years old, but that's not actually the case. The season was so enjoyable. We were there. I would be on the baseline next to the snack shop, so I'm like ducking in and out. So one time I'm watching a game against Diamond Bar, and you may have heard my voice because I was saying certain things to the referee. So one time I said something to the referee, and then I scooted over to be next to Mr. Percy. And Mr. Percy looked at me, and I could tell, he didn't have to say anything, but his look was, why are you sitting next to me? And I turned to Percy and I said, well, I'm standing next to you because I don't want to be the first board member ever ejected from a basketball game. So the game goes on, and this is the game against Diamond Bar. Now, Diamond Bar, as you know, had a player that wouldn't jump up, they would jump into our player. So there was a play where their center jumped into Ernie. And we went crazy on that because they called an offensive foul. They called actually a blocking foul, which it should have been an offensive foul. And so I'm kind of saying my thing to the referee, right? But I'm muted, right? And then next thing I know is Percy runs behind me. And so the ball goes back to I turned to Percy and said, Percy, what up with this? And Percy said, oh, Mr. Kwok, I don't want to be the first administrator to be kicked out of a basketball game. So it was a very interesting year. It was a tremendous year. And with that, the Kwok has to say, finally, the Kwok has come back home. Home to Wilson High School. Home to be with all of you. Home to say to each and every one of our kids here today, you're the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. God bless you all. God bless our troops. God bless our first responders. And God bless Wilson Wildcat Nation.